is it, 18 days until the election? Which is, oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't wait. But of course we know they're not going quietly. They will, whatever happens, they're gonna cry foul. And we were talking about it on the show with Tom Hartman. These polling groups that only appear every election, they're conservative polling not polling places, polling whatever, they're fake ass polling things like the real polling that goes on. They only come out when there's an election, and that's why during the midterms there was supposed to be this red wave, because they skewed the polls, and the mainstream media bought into it. And they do it in the swing states because they can't do it nationally. That's too hard to rig everything nationally. But they could do it if they concentrate in smaller states or the swing states. And then that will skew all the polls as an aggregate and give Trump what he wants, a pretext to cry foul. And it sets up the maggots to think they're really popular, and of course, the mainstream media, even today, they were interviewing Harris, going after her. It's really sickening, really. When I listen to Katie Tur and the so-called liberal media, they're so critical and confrontational with Harris, but the way they talk to Trump, of course, Trump stays within his comfort zone, and now those are getting smaller and smaller because he's a baby. He's a coward, and he's tired too. He's very exhausted. We could all see it, even though if you see the way the Republicans, his campaign released a statement saying that Trump is what did they say? I posted a meme about it because it's right out of North Korea. It's completely, all of this is right out of North Korea. It's embarrassing. Like the women's town hall he supposedly had, they're all maggot women, handpicked for him, but yet Harris goes into the lion's den. And they have the nerve to play a video taken out of context where that normalizes Trump. What a disgrace, Wait, hold on. And so Trump was on Fox and fucking fascist friends, I suppose, telling them this is what's called working the refs.
Which wasn't when I leave, I'll have 12 people from Kamala on, and pretty much unopposed.
She can't even he can't even say her name. This is the other thing. Then we'll get to the Al Smith dinner.
For 19 days, I don't think we should do that anymore. I think you shouldn't play negative
master.
Ads. It's very tough. You do a show. And I complain all the time about it. I love complaining. I like to have everything perfect.
Look at this. Look at the sycophancy. Look at the goddamn ass licking that's going on. It's so embarrassing. And you know what? They won't look well in history's light. I don't really get how these people don't understand that they don't seem to understand that they're not going to look good. This time will pass, and they're going to look, disgraceful. But there he is, their dear leader telling them what they need to do, that they shouldn't play ads from Democrats, because that's just not good. He needs all the help he can get, this filthy liar. And the sad part is he's getting it. He gets it from them. He gets it from people who know better, like Mitch McConnell. Lindsey Graham, they all hate his guts. Tucker Carlson, we have the texts that say he hates Trump. That very soon, he was very happy that they would be able to never talk about Trump again after the election. That he can't stand Trump. But here they are. I mean, really, these are grown-ass professionals, supposedly, in a big media company that have no shame. They have no and you know, it's really sad too, because the people who watch this shit, they're actively consuming it. They're choosing to consume this bullshit. They're turning on the channel after this Fox News had to pay nearly $2 billion in fines for lying. Not fines, also pay to Dominion. The lies keep coming about Dominion, but they had to pay for lying.
You're 200 people from...
Because they buy time on Fox.
And, you know, by the time you do it, you say, what are you doing? It's sort of a net, net neutral. Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Like nobody's ever seen. We'll see. And look at them all looking at him, licking his ass. And I'm sure you saw the Brett Baer interview. The way he finally grew some balls, right? But that's how you talk to a woman, an uppity black woman who doesn't know her place. Well, let's play the clip.
Is now supporting this person. If he's as bad as you say, that half of this country is now supporting this person who could be the 47th president of the United States. Why is that happening?
This is an election for president of the United States. It's not supposed to be easy.
I know, but
it's not supposed to be. It is not supposed to be a cakewalk for anyone.
So are they misguided, the 50%?
Are they misguided? Yeah, they're misguided. See, I could say that. She can't. They're misguided by you. They're misguided by propaganda. Yeah, are they misguided? Yeah. They're the ones who still think the election's stolen because a con man tells them, and Fox News backs it up. Well, backed it up for a long-ass time, and now, you know, didn't stop the others who were, you know, on the fringes of the internet. They still, look at J.D. Vance. He will not answer the question. And, well, actually, he has answered it, finally, that if Trump lost the election, and he said that there were questions and problems in the 2020. Bullshit. There were no questions. The questions arose from Trader Trump's lie hole, not from reality. But they want to believe what they want to believe because they can't accept the fact that they are a minority party. I'm talking about the maggots. They can't accept the fact that the world keeps evolving without them. The maggots, you know, the average maggots, but people like Brett Baer, they understand what they're doing. They know what they're doing to the idiots, and they don't care. They're selfish. They're self-centered. I guess they're worried. I mean, he was begging for that little belly rub from Trader Trump. When he rolled over, can Trader Trump rub my belly? Why are these people so enthralled with this con man?
People, and in fact, if you listen to Donald Trump, if you watch any of his rallies, he's the one who tends to demean and belittle and diminish the American people. He's the one who talks about an enemy within, an enemy within, talking about the American people, suggesting he would turn the American military on the American people.
We asked that question to the former president today. Harris Faulkner had a town hall.
She did.
This is how he responded.
It was more of a Nuremberg rally.
I heard about that. They were saying I was like threatening. I'm not threatening anybody.
Wow.
They're the ones doing the threatening. They do phony investigations. I've been investigated more than Alphonse Capone, who was the greatest gangster. No, it's true. No, but think of it. It's called weaponization of government.
What the hell?
If you listen Never say that about the American people. And in fact, if you listen to Donald Trump, if you watch any of his rallies, military on the American.
No, it's true. No, but think of it.
More than Alphonse Capone. You see how much respect he has for Alphonse Capone? Who calls him Alphonse Capone? Alphonse Capone. It's Al Capone. Who calls him Alphonse Capone except him? Because he's like, oh yeah, my Alphonse. Alphonse, you're my hero.
The weaponization of government is a terrible thing.
So,
Brett, I'm sorry, and with all due respect, that clip was not.
I'm glad.
What he has been saying about the enemy within, that he has repeated when he's speaking about the American people. That's not what you just showed.
Well, he was asked about that specific...
No, that's not what you just showed. In all fairness and respect to you.
That was the question that we
Which
asked
is
him.
none, in all fairness and respect. There's no respect. Respect is earned. This is a fucking propaganda outlet, and I'm glad she went on there. And I have to say that, you know, she's really killing it. She's doing great, and she will be a great president. She will be a president that we can be proud of and not ashamed by. Really, she knows what she's doing. She's kicking ass. She shows her strength. He's a weak little bitch. He can't even go and have a fucking interview on, you know, halfway friendly networks. He wants an apology from CBS for saying something that they never said. So what a fragile little bitch. Could you imagine? You know, Democrats don't behave like that. Could you imagine if, like, Obama or Michelle Obama or any of the Obamas, you know, for all the abuse they endured, the tweeting pictures of them as monkeys. Oh, yeah, I won't go on Fox News until you apologize for, you know, the laundry list of racist assaults on me and my family. Of course not. Because you don't act like that when you're self-assured and you know what you're doing. That's the thing with Trump. He's a fragile bitch because he knows he's a fraud. The sad thing is that he's got so many enablers. That's what's really shocking during this time, to live in this time. Because, like I've said, Trump is what it is. A sociopath is a sociopath. A malignant narcissist, a grifter. That's what he is. A greedy little bitch. But do you have to kiss his ass? What's wrong with you?